What's up guys, it's Lenny, your fan of stuff too, and today I wanted to bring you guys the 2-card wind-up FTK that I was talking about before in my previous video. I'm going to show you guys the FTK and stuff, and it's going to be good. I want to talk a little bit about wind-ups because I think wind-ups have been kind of pushed to their extreme. I'm going to start the combo and then keep explaining as I do it. I think wind-ups have kind of been pushed to their extreme. There's not really too much more you can do with them. We've already found ways to extra link, hand loop, and FTK with our opponent with them. So the only thing really left to do is to somehow find a defensive version of wind-ups, which I don't personally think can exist. But that's pretty much it. Other than that, every single variant of wind-up can do almost anything because wind-ups are just one of the strongest archetypes when you draw certain combo pieces together. And it's not like one of those Tainted Wisdomful crazy decks that just does everything, but you have to draw only one card for your turn and you have to have 39 cards in your deck, right? But, you know, it's pretty cool what wind-ups do. So, I really like the fact that wind-ups have all this type of ability to pretty much do everything. But the big problem that I've always had with wind-ups, and that I continue to have with wind-ups, is that even though they can do everything, other decks just, right now at least, do what they do, but slightly better and have options that wind-ups don't have, i.e. they don't have as many dead cards, they don't have as many bad draws in the deck as wind-ups do in terms of the thing, plus they're not as easily stopped as wind-ups. For example, like Gookie's and Pendulum FTK or Gookie Hand Loop or the extra linking, like they're less, it's a lot less fragile than wind-ups are. But even as fragile as wind-ups are, wind-ups can do pretty much everything. So what's really cool about this combo, and the thing I like a lot about it, is that we're using a weird ruling here that's really awesome, that I've always wanted to use, but I never knew how to use, and I'm so happy that we found a way to use it. So we're going to use Saryuja's effect to special summon a monster from our hand. His original effect to draw 4, send 3 back is especially good in this type of combo because you get to put back the cards you don't want to have in your hand, like 2 bats and a magician or whatever you want, and then it makes your combo just straight up better. So we're going to special, it makes the combo live essentially. So Rat's going to come down, Rat's going to bring out Magician, and then Zen Maintenance is going to banish Rat face down to special summon another Rat from our deck and then trigger the Magician. What's cool about this combo as well is that what's it called? We don't even use all 3 Rats. We only use 2 Rats to FTK our opponent, which is pretty cool because we're going to be able to FTK our opponent without really using a lot of resources, which is something like insane because usually wind-ups have to use almost all the resources to do certain things. So we're going to make sure that the Rat is in this zone here, not in a zone in the middle or at the corners, because we're going to be doing some Summon Sorcerer shenanigans. We use Magician and our Zen Maintenance together for any single Nightmare monster. Then we activate Bat's effect. Remember, Bat is negated right now. His effect is negated, but he can still activate it. Negated effects can be activated. And Magician just requires a wind-up monster's effect to be activated for Magician to trigger. So you activate wind-up Bat's effect to go to defense and target a wind-up monster in your graveyard. His effect is negated. That triggers the Magician because the effect was still activated. And then Magician special summons a shark or a shark from your deck. A shark is probably one of the better ones to get. Then we do Magician and Saryuja for a Nightmare monster. I screwed up there a bit. I went for the Saryuja and the Magician first because you need a Nightmare down here. So you use the Zen Maintenance first and then you use the Saryuja. Anyways, we're going to link for 3 here using 2 Fiend type monsters, which are 2 monsters of the same type, and they are not tokens. For a Summon Sorcerer is going to target wind-up Bat. It's going to special summon me a Cannon Soldier from my deck. We're going to do Cannon Soldier and, special summon a Cannon Soldier from our deck. We're going to do Cannon Soldier and wind-up Bat together for anything that points left-right. Again, Nightmare Goblin is kind of better just because they can't target your Firewall with Veiler or something, I guess. Then we're going to activate wind-up Rat's effect to special summon a wind-up Magician from our graveyard. We're going to activate wind-up Shark's effect to special summon any wind-up from our deck because it triggers the Magician. And then we're going to do Summon Sorcerers plus Magician, or Summon Sorcerers plus Rat for a Firewall Dragon, depending on which zone you have. Then we do Rat and Shark for anything that points downwards. We have Underclock Taker, we have Nightmare Mermaid, we have a bunch of stuff. And then we do Firewall Dragon, add back Bat, add back Cannon Soldier, because it's double co-linked. link the underclock taker and the shark together for pretty much anything. Sure. And then we link away the Nightmare Goblin. Oh wait, I forgot the special summon Cannon Soldier off of Firewall's effect. Anyway, then we link away the Nightmare Goblin for a Nightmare Mermaid. And then we get the special summon Wind Up Bat, and here we have the loop. Anyways, even if I did this after, I could have just linked these two guys together, the Mermaid and the Unicorn together for anything here that's still alive. And over here we have the loop. Bat adds back Bat, Cannon Soldier send Bat, special summon Bat, and we have an infinite loop that does as pretty much infinite damage. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Wind Up FTK that requires 2.5 cards technically. I think, because like I said before, windups have kind of been pushed to the limit, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to start working on a defensive-ish wind-up deck that I think might work. So a wind-up deck whose goal is to kind of stall your opponent out of resources, to not deprive them of resources, and to go basically like kind of like a +1 Fire Fist deck, like the +1 Fire Fist deck that used to exist. We're going to do kind of the same, try to find the same way with windups maybe. And the other thing that I do is I'm going to be focusing on inzektors. I'm going to try to come up with inzektor FTKs that use ferret and special bat soldier. I'm going to try to come up with inzektor hand loops, inzektor extra links, stuff like that. Just big inzektor plays, because we've done a lot of windup plays, and I don't really know much else to do with windups other than come up with a deck profile, which my deck that I'm running right now seems to be one that's pretty consistent, but it's just like, you know, there's always awkward stuff that you can draw and everything. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.